Oh, thank you very much. So we're joined this morning by a young lady who's made great strides in the creative industry. She started off first by showing off her collection of limited edition fine art prints, and now, of course, this year she's been named one of Design Indaba's Emerging Creatives of the Year. This is Magdalena van Wyk, and she joins us this morning to share some of her inspiration and her work and how you've gone from literally, like we said, doing it small time to now being invited to exhibit at fancy illustration exhibitions. So well done to you on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Give me a bit of a background on exactly how it all happened, the shift that you made.
Well, I'm a packaging designer in Woodstock, and I work with brands like MasterChef and Brabantse. And I've always had freelance graphic design clients, and they all required a lot of illustrative work. So I just launched my own collection at the end of last year, and after being chosen by Design Indaba as an emerging creative, and I was featured on a couple of blogs, it sort of escalated quite rapidly. And at the Design Indaba, I focused on original illustrations. I thought that was really important. And yeah, since then, I've been invited to exhibitions in New York and Cape Town and Joburg, and quite recently Durban again. So it's been exciting.
And we've got some of your beautiful pieces around here in our studio. They make it look extra, extra lovely.
Thank you.
Tell me about your work working in ceramics and how different that's been from what you've been used to.
I adore ceramics. I can thank my mom for that. She took me to a lot of pottery classes when I was little. And at university, we had ceramics as a subject and sculpture. So last year, I joined a ceramic studio in Boerkaap, and I love it. It's like the one place in the world that I can get really messy and use my hands to just create something beautiful. I like to go in with like as little as possible of a plan as I possibly can. There's like some of them, and just get messy.
Well, when you say that, that brings me to my next question. Exactly what's the inspiration behind your beautiful illustrations and the work that you do? You say you're going without any plan, but once you start working, where then does it come from?
My illustrations are a bit different. There's definitely a plan. I love using poems as inspiration, or ordinary moments of like a life, and making them extraordinary by depicting them in some beautiful illustration or original artwork. I love going to the mountains and I draw there. A lot comes from nature and songs, lyrics, that's my illustration inspiration.
Yeah. And tell me about some of your favorite local illustrators that you kind of like look up to or look to for inspiration, perhaps.
My inspiration is definitely more Aubrey Beardsley and Gustav Klimt and all of those people. Their expressive line work is incredible. Local, I just met a girl named Claude. I love her watercolor work.
Yeah.
And Lorraine Lutz, obviously. I mean, she's really making South Africa proud with all of the work that she's been doing.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you very, very much for being here with us.